second part of the interview, we're going to be taking it a little more casual, sitting down on the Y100 Miami couch.
This is a nice comfy couch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every week on Thursday when the high school kids come in, we always take our big group shot here. If you ever seen it on Instagram, this is the couch. The couch. D-A, the couch. Oh, whatever.
That works.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, once again, what's your favorite part of your job?
How are you going to ask me that, yo? Damn.
It's gotta be deep. We're in the couch.
I know, because here's the thing is, you asked me this question, so I want to say something deep, but the reality of it is I like the fact that we have this little marketplace downstairs with a bunch of snacks in it, that whenever I get hungry, I could just walk down there, put my fingerprint on it, and buy something.
Wow.
I know that's really stupid, but like when I started working here, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Okay, no, for real. What is it, the coolest part about my job?
Yeah, favorite part of your job.
Favorite part of my job? There's just so many. I think my favorite part, and this is gonna sound really cliche, is talking to listeners when they call me. I don't know why. Like whenever they call me, I enjoy just having conversations with people. Like if you ever call me, I'll sit on the phone with you for 10 minutes, like talking about your day.
That's
And I think it's cool because I'm that guy that if I see you like at a bar or like hanging out at a club, I'll just start having some kind of random conversation with you about the most random things in the world. So yeah, it's really cool that I get paid to talk to people, and then I get to play back on the radio and then like totally embarrass people, which is a lot of fun too.
Would you say that's kind of like prepped you for like when you're interviewing celebrities and stuff like that? Like you have to.
It is good, yeah, because it just gets you in the habit of like asking questions and being conversational with people, so that when you are in that situation, you're just like having a regular. Because you never want to be like an announcer, like you don't want to sit there and be like, well, how was your day today? Walk, no, that's boring. Like nobody wants to watch stuff like that. You want to see two people like hanging out like this, talking about muffins or something. Like that's always entertaining. So I don't know why I picked muffins. I think it might be because I'm
muffins
hungry.
or cupcakes.
No, muffins are cupcakes when you lick the frosting off, so they're healthy technically.
True.
I don't know if that's true, but it sounded legit.
Yeah, that kind of does. You convinced me, so.
As long as I convince somebody.
Yeah. Okay. What advice would you give to people who are looking to be in radio?
Oh, that's a good question. I actually get that one a lot because every time kids come in here, they're like, "How can I be like you?"
Me.
I'm like, "Put a lot of gel in your hair." No. My thing is, I always tell people, because this is the only route I know, is get really involved. So even if you are studying, which I definitely encourage you to go to school and study, you're not going to learn everything from a textbook. You're going to learn it more from doing it hands-on. And the best way is to just start working at a radio station all the way at the bottom. Be on the promo team, and learn every facet of it. So ask questions. So like when you're on the promo team, you're learning how to set up the tent and give away t-shirts and do that kind of stuff. But then, you'll do events and you'll be able to watch, DJs interview artists. And that. So like I always love the promo team because it also gives you
foundation.
Yeah, it's like a good foundation to start. So like there's and I don't want to throw shade at nobody, but I've met people in the industry before that never went through all that stuff. Like they didn't start from the bottom, as Drake says. And now they're there instead of starting from the bottom. So they don't really appreciate where they are and the work it takes to get there. So like every day that I walk in here, even though my job is really cool, like I always think about, a couple years ago, the struggles I went through to get to this position, how much work I had to like put in. And then I really appreciate what I do and I really love it because there's people that take it for granted. And that sucks. Like it's really sad to see people take it for granted because, it's really a cool job. I'm not going to lie to you. Fighter pilot's got nothing on me, all right?
You could take me, if you don't mind, through the process.
We can do the whole thing. All right, let me see. Do I have to talk after this? Hey, yes, I do. Okay, so come over here. I'll show you real quick. Follow me to the other side. Hello from the other side. Do you want me to go super basic? Like, this is a mic.
Well.
You talk into this. These are headphones. You put these on so you can hear stuff. Are they really that iconic? Really?
I mean, you gave it away for V-Day, so I'd say.
Yeah, people were really excited. Oh, someone's calling. Okay, so you can see when someone's calling, and then you just pick up the phone and be like, Y100, what's up?
Hey. Thank you.
No, missed it. Oh well, it happens sometimes. So, yeah, I missed the intro for my song. Don't tell my boss. It's okay, because usually if I'm talking to someone and I miss it, it's like I had an excuse. I was on the phone about, Okay, so, I know you see a lot of buttons here.
Right.
And you probably want to push all of them.
No.
I would suggest you don't touch any of them. We can start here. This is the mic. These are all called pots, right?
Yeah.
Why, I don't know, but this is called potting it up, this is called potting it down. This is just terms they had already created before I was in radio, years ago, before I was even born. So essentially what happens is all your music plays on these three, right? So the song that's playing right now is lit up, and then when the next song comes in, it's gonna play here, and then the next song's gonna play here. So it just rotates through all three, and whenever I wanna talk, while these songs are playing, I just turn my mic on. Obviously it has to be up or else you won't be able to hear anything. You know, this is like your little volume thingy. Same thing with this song. So this song's playing right now. If I do this, you hear how the volume kind of drops?
Yeah.
That's what it's for. Then I have my phone lines here, so whenever someone calls, the phone lines come in through here and I can record them. And then this nice fancy tool over here is called a Vox Pro. And I know it sounded really funny, you saw me editing earlier, like when I did this.
Right. Right.
Essentially what you can do is you can take anything.
Tickets to what, I'm sorry?
This is a call, well, here, I'll show you the winner that I had a second ago. Boom. Noah Cyrus winner, right?
Right.
Y100, who's this?
Danny,
Danny, where you calling from?
Miami,
So if I wanted to edit that, I could literally just do this and boom, it's gone. So now the whole thing starts.
Miami,
Okay, and do you know the phrase that pays?
And then I can, I could edit this out and just go right to the phrase like, hey, so I could, be on the phone like, hey, what's the phrase that pays?
Miami's #1 hit music station, Y100.
So that's what we do. I know a lot of people like to think that we put the calls live. The only people that do play calls live on air is the morning show. But at night, because we try to you don't want to play like a 3-minute long call because you want to hear your favorite song, not people talking. Let's be real. And we know that. But we still want you to get the information, or we still want to give shout outs, and we still want to do all that stuff. So we try to condense, a 5-minute call into like 30 seconds, so you get like the fun part of the call.
Right.
So that's where the art of editing comes in. All our music plays right here, so people request songs, they get put in here based on people's requests on Twitter, text messages, whatever. So like right now I'm looking at it, because people have been voting on Twitter, and I'll show you, I put the poll up before. Right here. What's going to be the favorite song for the Wi-Fi countdown? So far I got Justin Bieber. So it's already set to play to kick off the countdown at number 5. Let's see what else. Selena Gomez next. As you can see, was on there too, getting mad votes. So yeah, it's all by request. People can call in. All the phone lines are here. I can call people. Sometimes when I get bored, I'll prank call people.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. And then for some reason, sometimes creditors call us asking for certain people. So I pretend to be those people they're looking for.
Nice.
And then I just mess with them. I had a creditor call today. I don't know who they were asking for. And I was like, wait, this isn't Popeyes? I was trying to call Popeyes. This ain't no Popeye? And then they hung up on me. It was the fastest call I've ever had in my life.
So you kind of do your own version of the phone tap.
Sometimes. I mean, nobody's as good as Elvis Duran. Let's
That's
be real.
true.
That guy's a genius.
What do you say? Do you say he's one of your biggest inspirations?
Yeah, him. Obviously Ryan Seacrest, because, we get the hair going
Yes.
up. Enrique Santos, who's down the hallway. He does
he's
the
amazing.
Spanish. I call him the Hispanic Ryan Seacrest.
I can see that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
The other thing is he's got a really nice beard going on, and I can't grow a beard to save my life, so I
But
give
you got
up.
the hair, so.
But I got the hair, so
that
as long,
one.
right, and yeah, those guys, probably my biggest inspiration. But I grew up listening to people on Y100. I grew up listening to Mac when I was in high school, and I thought he was the coolest person ever. And then I met him, and he was even cooler in person, I remember the day I met Elvis Duran, I was so nervous.
Oh my gosh, you met him.
How, it was my 3rd week working at Y100. We had the Christmas party at the Fountain Blue, and they invited me, obviously, because I work here now. And I remember, I walked up, I had my girlfriend with me, and I walked up to him, and again, you see I have, diarrhea of the mouth, I never shut up. And I walked up to him, and I'm like, hi, Mr. Elvis Duran, sir, nice to meet you. I'm the new night guy. And he's like, really, are you sure? Because can't even speak English properly. And I'm like, I know, I'm so sorry. And it was mad awkward. But he was cool. Obviously he was joking. And
Right,
then,
yeah, I know that.
but it was cool to meet him because I grew up listening to his morning show as well. And then there's a lot of other people in Miami I grew up listening to that I got to meet. And I'm like, oh my God, you guys are my heroes.
That's crazy because that was kind of like me meeting you.
Yeah, I get that a lot. People tell me, oh my God, you're my hero. I'm like, how? I'm a nobody. This is really weird, but okay, if you say
Well,
so.
in a way, you're the Elvis Duran of our generation.
Oh, can you look at the camera and say that and then send it to me?
Alright.
So I can send it to Elvis later. You see that, Elvis? I'm
Yeah.
coming for your job, bro.
Elvis Duran of our generation right here.
I don't know about all that. Those are some big shoes to fill, to say the least.